My name's Ryan. I am a 22-year-old Brooklyn native. I am an all-around artist. So originally I am a photographer. I graduated from Pratt Institute with a degree in graphic design and photography. I've now ventured out into different fields. Now I'm entertaining. I'm a published model. I'm just an all-around personality. I am a freelance private personal shopper, and I'm also a freelance stylist, and I just do everything. I don't know, I sing too. The one thing would have to be the the entertainment. It has to be being in front of the camera. I do feel like my photography has inspired people and touched people, and I have people who aspire to be like me because of my photography, but I would like to be heard overall, like not only seen but heard. I need to be influential. I need women who started off like me to know that, hey, I'm here, I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna prove to you that you can honestly come from nothing and make yourself anything you want to be. So it'd have to be in front of the camera. Anything, either singing, dancing, tapping, like speaking, singing, it has to be in front of the camera. There's so many women who I could say I look up to for different reasons. I mean, I did have a mentor, overall did. Her name is Regina Fleming. She's a famous Ford model. She's now like 45 years old. She's been with Ford Modeling Agency for I don't know how long, and she's also a famous wedding photographer. If it's anyone who I'm gonna say I look up to and who has inspired me to do what I'm doing now, a Ford model and famous wedding photographer, hello, like that's what I'm doing right now. Having a mentor has single-handedly been, it's the best decision I've ever made in my life. My first year of college, didn't know what I wanted to do. Like I told you, I was first I started as a theater major. I'm still doing that, but I ventured off into graphic design because I swore all my life I wanted to be a graphic designer. And working for a woman who I started off as her personal assistant, I realized what she was doing, and I just used to be in her office and flipping through Essence and Ebony and all these ads, and I'm just like, this is you. And she's like, yeah, I'm with Ford. Like, what? And then she's like, yeah, so I need you to edit these photos or sort out these photos, and it'd be ludicrous, and her being flown to Spain just to shoot a wedding. I wish someone would fly me to Spain. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it weren't for her, I would not even know what I was doing right now. Like, I would probably be working in retail 45 hours a week thinking, oh, I got a check and I'm gonna survive off this, and I'm gonna be comfortable making whatever hourly wage I'd be making there, So I have to thank her. I mean, it happens now. Like, I have emails where once a week I respond to someone who's trying to do what I'm doing or wants to follow me around and be, basically an intern, but not only an intern, like an apprentice or like kind of like a personal assistant. Like, they just want to see what can I do in order to get from where I am right now. Because to me, I'm nowhere. I aspire to be this time next year in Fashion Week doing absolutely 100 times more than I'm doing right now, And people don't see that. People email me asking, I've been watching you since MySpace, telling me, I don't understand, I'm in a very negative situation right now where my mom isn't home and my dad's an alcoholic. This is a real email. This is a real email I received like last week. She's like, all I do all day is look through your pictures. She's like, my phone, there's an album of your pictures. She's like, your photography and your modeling. Is there anything that I can do to just be around you more? And I emailed this woman back a book. I scheduled us to meet up, and this is basically what I'm going to address in the meeting is, first of all, whoever you're around who's making you feel like you're not worth anything. Like I was around a bunch of negative people all day long. Oh my God, look at those shoes. Oh my God. I got class at 8 in the morning. I hate school. You're in school. What are you saying? There's people who can't go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the first thing would be to remove yourself from anything that's making you feel down, negative. You feel like you're in a negative situation, remove yourself from that. That's number one. Number two, let's start doing research together. That's how I started. I wanted to be a photographer, started researching. Oh, went to school for photography. That's our next step. You want to be a model? She's more towards like she wants to do the modeling thing. Pick up a book and let's start researching. Let's start researching some magazines. Let's start researching aspiring photographers who are willing to shoot you for free so you can build your portfolio. And that's how I started. Someone found me who was an aspiring photographer. His images were sick. Those images circulated the internet. I started getting exposure. More people found me to the point where now I only get paid to be shot. And that's a blessing from everyone. You know, I'm blessed and I feel like everyone can do it. That's all I live for. Even when I see someone on the train who just looks upset, like there'll be girls like on the train grilling me, you know, like just mad. And I'll be like, I love your shoes. And that's when you'll just see their whole face like soften up. You don't have to be upset. You can make yourself happy, you know? I feel like happiness comes from within, and what makes me happy is really seeing other people happy. You know, if I'm in a situation I don't want to be in, I'm going to make myself, you know, there's some positive in the situation, you know? So what I would tell someone who's aspiring to be where I am right now, just please stay positive. Do your research. Nothing happens overnight. Please be patient, you know, and just work hard. That's it. Everything's up here. Everything. I live by it. Love you, girls.